Hey everyone, I wanted to go over the new and exciting news that we got for Monster Hunter Rise Sunbreak, which is set to release on both the Nintendo Switch and on PC on June 30th. And today we're going to be checking out the fact that Capcom went ahead and showcased a brand new extended gameplay clip for Daimyo Hermitaur, essentially that monster that was originally introduced in Monster Hunter Freedom 2. And we haven't necessarily seen since Generations Ultimate, but now we know is making a comeback into Monster Hunter Rise Sunbreak. It was always expected to be kind of like revealed since Shogun Shinotora was revealed very early on. In fact, it was the very first returning monster revealed for Sunbreak. So expecting Daimyo was kind of like one of those things. It was just a matter of time, and I'm certainly extremely glad to see this one making a comeback. So first and foremost, we do get to see the three hunters there. One of them, of course, is wearing the Espina's brand new Master Rank armor that we went over a couple of days ago. With an insect glaive, we also get to see a Kadaki Lance using Master Rank armor hunter. And I believe the other one is a Gauss Harag as well. I believe heavy bowgun user, it seems like to me. There might be a Tetranodon user there as well. And the clip starts out with basically Daimyo having both of his claws up, basically defending itself, ready to protect his face. It doesn't like to get hit. I specifically remember hunting this one in like 4 and Generations Ultimate, and it just loves to protect itself as you kind of like try to wall up and break those things. So it's always funny how it's just how defensive oriented it actually is. No different than Shogun in that same regard. Once it eventually kind of gets its claws out of the way and it gets into its fighting stance, you kind of see it do that same shush away kind of attack. It puts both of its claws, just kind of flings them forward a little bit, forward facing attack, just kind of like telling hunters to back up a little bit, and then begins to back up itself as it just begins to wind up an attack. The next clip that we do get to see has its claws completely up, so it's completely exposed, and it's just ready to pounce up into the air, land, and then of course you see plenty of boulders come out. And if you got really confident because it was so open and you got caught up in that spot and you didn't fling wirebug yourself out of that spot, or you just didn't dodge at the right time to get out of it, once he pounces down on you, you're gonna get flung back like all those hunters specifically did. And then of course moving over to the last clip, we get to see it burrow down. It just kind of essentially begins to like pick away at the ground. It begins to spin downward. And as it begins to do all of that, you get to see it position itself in a certain way where that Monoblo's skull is eventually going to be used as a weapon. And then once it begins to kind of fling itself upward into the air, it pokes its, Monoblo's head out, and that horn is just going to fling you directly up into the air. That's one of the traditional attacks that it's always had, because it does have that Monoblo's head that it can certainly use as an offensive weapon on top of the defensive one as well. This one has always been one of my favorite monsters to fight, Shogun in the same regard, specifically, and this is something that I spoke about when they got revealed, that hopefully we do get a quest where you get to fight them together, both at the same time. They're always a fun fight, especially together, so I'm certainly looking forward to checking out more of that gameplay for sure. If you're brand new to my channel, be sure to leave a like and subscribe, hit the button to receive notifications when my videos go up, and as always, thank you so much for watching. See ya.